Good afternoon, Pokefans. Welcome back to a brand new video. My name is Matt, and we're going to continue our season rank climb using a team that we built from scratch. I haven't watched any of the Louisville, Kentucky regional just yet. As a matter of fact, at the time of this recording, there's already news that people already made it to day 2. I know of one. I'm not going to spoil anything else. I'm going to watch it later on, but I want to get this episode out to you guys so we can have a little bit of fun and enjoyment in between like regional matches. And then I have a ton of stuff that I want to get done today, so hopefully we'll have a lot of time doing that. So with no real major changes to the team, we're just gonna continue as they are, and then hopefully have something up for later, like as a like constructive thing or whatever. Anyway, I haven't really thought of anything to make changes to the team. I think that they're doing really well. We do have some weaknesses, but as long as I don't Terra, we should be fine. But if I do Terra, I think it has to make sense for some reason or another. So yeah. Other than that, happy Saturday, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get into our matches and see how far we go, shall we? Okay, we have Decidueye, Incineroar, Electabuzz, Mousehold, Amoonguss, and Gliscor. Okay. You two. So Decidueye is fighting, I think, grass, not flying, but I think he's fighting grass. I know he's a fighting type because Triple Arrow is that. Spring and Lilligant to be able to deal with Amoonguss and Gholdengo. One to deal with the fake out, the pop bombs, and Gliscor really. Is also immune to Spore too. So like 2/3 out of the team is pretty much stopped with Gholdengo. I kind of want to, now thinking back, I probably should have put him up front, but having him in the back isn't a bad idea either. Amoonguss Decidueye, okay, especially now, because that would have sucked. Okay. We'll go ahead and maybe Quash? What can Garchomp do? How effective? It's grass typing. Effective. Yeah, I think I'm fine doing, you know what, let's do this and protect. We're doing this so that we negate the Spore. Okay, they also protect, which is great. Okay. Spore comes in, does nothing. Okay. So let's foul play against the Decidueye, even though that's not very effective. We'll swap to Lilligant now, so the Spore goes into Garchomp again. And this way we can put a lot of pressure on Amoonguss. Play goes over to Amoonguss instead. Arrow. That's still a lot of damage. Jesus. Okay. So let's select Haze. Let's see what else we have here. Arrow Ace is... Oh. Oh, you don't say. Ice Spinner, that also affects both. Close combat. I'm gonna do this because like Rage Powder is not gonna be ignored now. They're probably not gonna do Spore, so I'm just gonna go ahead and hit that slot to knock it out. Triple Arrow could still go into Lilligant, which is gonna knock it out anyway, but I didn't want to hit into Decidueye in case it's Protect, which is probably not Protect. Haze gets rid of my defense down debuff. Here comes Arrow Ace, Terrifying. Right into Amoonguss, gets a 100% KO. Now please attack Murkrow. You're not going to attack Murkrow, but please attack Murkrow. Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, you did a lot of damage with your first attack. That was a crit. Your first one did like 90. To me, that's insane. But I wasn't going to be able to avoid it unless I didn't Terra. And I don't know if I would have been able to knock out at that range. So, which that might be something that we could look at health-wise. And we'll do that at the end of the match. Insane. Okay. One more turn of Tailwind. I'll play there, swap to Garchomp. I know Gholdengo couldn't get hit with Triple Arrow, as far as I'm aware. I don't think Decidueye has Scrappy, but in case if it does, we'll swap out. Okay, there's the Protect. No Fake Out, which means this is Flare Blitz or Knockoff? Knockoff? Okay. I'm gonna Rock Slide. I don't know what else is gonna do. Tailwind. Okay, there's no switches, so that's good. Rock Slide. Hopefully get the flinch on both. Decidueye flinch. Hardened Shot on the Incineroar. On the Garchomp. So it goes back. Score comes out. Poison Orb. Well, Toxic, but yeah, it's the same thing. Rock Slide. Even though I have the -1, it's not necessarily about doing a ton of damage. I just want to... Okay. Well, that target's gonna go down really, really fast. Decidueye flinch, cannot move. Poison Heal. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. And we're just gonna go ahead and Rock Slide again. Decidueye's been like flinching, so I'm okay with that. You Protect. You go for the double or you just go for the 1? No double, just the 1. But I missed Decidueye altogether. Let's go. Let's go. Triple Arrow. Crit. Gross. Gross. Poison Heal. Go to that slot again. We pretty much lost this. I'm resigning that we lost. Here comes the Terra. It's going to go straight to Gliscor. Yep. Normal. Okay. Decidueye protects. Not bad. Now, they did that to negate being hit by Shadow Ball, but I'm not here for Shadow Ball. I'm here for Make It Rain. And here comes the foul play. That's gonna KO Gliscor. It's got too many buffs to be able to withstand anything. As soon as you did Swords Dance, that was pretty much your signing of letting him be completely knocked out. So I'm okay with that. Okay, Ensign comes back out. Wait, Haze didn't work on... Does haze not work on... I thought I did haze before, didn't I? Haze? Does haze not work on Murkrow? If they survive, I'll look again. That's a lot of damage I just did there. Arrow. Yeah, Scrappy. I did not know that. No dwarf. Okay, let's check. Otherwise, did I just not do it before? I'm not sure. Yeah, it looks like I just didn't do it before. Which is fair. Yeah, this game's over. I mean, these are the last two. Maybe we can try to pull this out. They're both physical attackers, so let's give it a shot. Mr. Joy protects. Not bad. Foul play. Knock off on the Eviolite. Let's hit it again. I mean, Murkrow might do it. He might do it. Flare up. Nope. He was gonna do it with the Eviolite, but as soon as it got taken off, yeah, no, that's totally fine. Bringing it down to those two, though, that was interesting. Absolutely close. I didn't think like Murkrow was going to be able to do that much damage, but coming back from that, that's pretty dope. All right, now let's go to the calcs. All right, guys, so I looked at the calcs for my Lilligant versus the Decidueye, which I don't know if this is going to be the one that everyone uses, right? In Pokemon Showdown battle or damage calculator, it looks like Aerial Ace non-Terra'd Lilligant would have been able to knock out Decidueye 100% of the time. I guess it's because of the grass fighting makes it ×4. So like non-Terra'd Ice Spinner, Aerial Ace, even close combat would have been able to knock it out with no problem with my current set with Lilligant as it sits. On the calcs, it has 252 in attack and speed. I don't know if that's going to be it, but the Adamant with Scrappy and all that. I don't know if any of that is a 100% what everyone else would use, but outside of that, it looks like I KO 100% of the time non-Terra'd. If I would have made that read and done that match was hours. A 100% KO on Decidueye, a Hisuian Decidueye, absolutely could have been done. And then we didn't need to Terra, which means that we would have ignored everything that Amoonguss was going to do, which means we would have had 2 guaranteed KOs on our side and had to at least deal with Gliscor in the back and Incineroar as well. So without knowing that particular calc, definitely caused me to make some different decisions. But now if I see that, I know 100% I knock out Amoongus's being Terra flying, which I don't know if I regularly knock them out. We'll check that out as well. I need to know that. So Amoonguss, let's say Rick H. No, Aerial Spinner is 64 to 76 against what other people build for Amoonguss, which is the 244 HP, the 180 defense, and the 84 special defense. Terra Flying makes it a 96 to 114% KO as long as, yeah. So as long as I do something to them, we're looking at 212 to 252 damage. So as long as I do at least like a rock slide could do like 30 points of damage, and I would be able to KO it no matter what. Terra Flying, but Decidueye especially 100% OHKO unless they Terra, in which then I don't know what it's going to be. But at this present time, I now know I can KO Amoonguss a lot. It's a 75% chance while Terra'd, and Decidueye 100% chance non-Terra'd. All right, we have Lilligant, Whimsicott, Typhlosion. This is Hisuian. Kingambit, Blood Moon Ursaluna, and Dragapult. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Let's do Arcanine and Murkrow. We're bringing in Murkrow so that we can take care of Dragapult at the end. Lilligant for King Gambit, and we're gonna bring in Garchomp for Typhlosion. And if I have to save my Terra for something, probably going to be Ursaluna. Lilligant can also like take down other people as well. Ice Spinner can go into not only Ursaluna but Dragapult, but I do need close combat for King Gambit, which may or may not show up right in the beginning, but since we have Murkrow out there, we can sacrifice Tailwind to use Haze instead, so we're not actually like defaulting to something else. But I can also burn Decidueye, not Decidueye. I mean, that would have been great last game, but no, I didn't do that. I could also burn King Gambit. Whimsicott, Dragapult. Okay, versus Murkrow and Arcanine. So, clear body, there we go. So I think the best course of action that I have is to go ahead and use Tailwind. And I think I'm just gonna Flare Blitz into the Whimsicott because I believe Dragapult's gonna disappear with either Phantom Force or it can attack first. No matter what, it's attacking first, so I just need to get rid of the supporter right next to it so that I have an easier chance of dealing with this Pokemon overall. Since I could taunt into it, but it's going to get its thing off first because it's the faster Prankster. So there's the Tailwind. I'm totally cool with that. We'll be even speed tiers. Quash would also have been great here, but again, they move first, so it doesn't really matter. Dragon Darts, which I'm okay with. That's probably banded. Flare Blitz into Whimsicott, knocks it out. So now I don't have to deal with their that nonsense there, right? The recoil damage is a lot. That's unfortunate. So now what? Meowscarlet comes out. Meowscarlet is definitely faster than a lot of my Pokemon. So let me quash here. And I'm gonna Will-O-Wisp there. I think Dragapult's banded, so if I can burn it, it's not going to do as much damage, but this is the best option that I have since we have even speed tiers at the currently, and I cannot save Arcanine. Right now, Meowscarlet is faster than both my Pokemon, and I can't stop it from attacking, so I'm just going to do this instead. Knock off. It's faster than Arcanine, which is unfortunate. Unfortunate. Dragon Darts. Yeah, it wasn't going to be able to survive the next one because it was banded. I was really hoping to be able to do something a little bit more, but this is fine. This is how it's going to have to be for a second. Aerial Ace on Meowscarlet. Terrifier, hit Dragapult with Dragon Claw. This way I could survive both. I believe I outspeed Meowscarlet now with either one or both of my Pokemon, so I should be fine. Here comes the Terra. It's going to go straight to the Dragapult. Okay, Steel. Dragon. Ooh, this may. Okay, okay. This might be something. It might KO now. I'm not sure. If it's banded Dragapult, Terra Dragon with Dragon Darts, I never ran that calc. Only because of the fact that I wanted to be able to resist fairy types. So that's why I did it this way. Dragon Darts, Terra Dragon. Does not get the kill on Lilligant and will not get the kill on Garchomp. It's much higher HP. Yours faster than those? Okay. Oh, look at that. That was a crit. Dragon Claw. That was an auto crit, by the way. It also can never miss. So the fact that I Terra fired there and it did that much damage is really, really good on our part. Dragon Claw and Dragon Bolt. 2 times weak against it. Let's go. And Meowscarada. Now it hits it with the Aerial Ace. Brings it down to Sash. It does not have Protean, which means it has Overgrow. Typhlosion can now come out. We'll Aerial Ace into that slot again, and I will protect because it's probably gonna have to go into Lilligant, but I don't know if that's Scarf Typhlosion. If it's Scarf, they win. If it's not, I win. Because there's a good chance that they might double, or they could just go Eruption into something else. I'm not 100% sure. But I'm no longer, like, I'm resistant against a lot of what Typhlosion can do, but it could still win, right? Protect on Meowscarada, which means it's, well, I knew what the item was. Protect on Garchomp. So they won here. Like, I could have done Aerial Ace over on Typhlosion, but since Meowscarada outspeeds me, I can't stop it. Shadow Ball. That's funny because Shadow Ball shouldn't be able to hit me. Wait, could it? Like, fighting types ignore ghost types and vice versa. Right? We're just gonna do... Yeah, why not? Well, let's do this. Why not? Knock off? Yeah. I'm gonna look that up. I want to say that I should not have been able to get KO'd there. Rough Skin does KO Meowscarada, so Typhlosion's the only one that's up on the field. Typings. Where are you? Type chart. Now we'll look at grass fighting. It's neutral. Interesting. Is it because of the grass typing? Probably. That's good to know because I use grass fighting on Lilligant. So what resists ghost or is immune to it? Normal type Pokemon. Is it really just normal types? I thought. Type. Oh no, I was wrong. It's fighting into ghosts. It negates it. It's not the other way around. Okay. Still, it being neutral is not bad. But they definitely guessed the correct move set there. Absolutely guessed it right. Yeah, we have Gengar, Incineroar, Rillaboom, Hisuian Gudra, Primarina, and Gothitelle. All right, probably Parasong, Destiny Bond set. That's gonna be very interesting. In this instance, though, we should be okay with the... Like, I really want to go in with Gholdengo. For some reason, I really feel like I should do that. It's not very effective against Incin, but Incin would have to be out turn 1 for me to really fear it. Otherwise, I don't really have to worry about that. You don't really have anyone that's gonna really control speed tiers, so should I bring in Tailwind to control the speed? Probably not, right? Don't need to do that. So let's bring in Gholdengo, Milotic, Lilligant, and Garchomp. Let's do that. Let's do that, because if they force me to not be able to if it is Parasong, Gothitelle is gonna be the one Pokemon I'm gonna need to remove, like, immediately. So I might not be able to Terra, but I'll be able to come in and out whenever I want. Prima and Gothitelle, let's go. Pick up can only go to Milotic, which is totally fine. Let's go on Nasty Plot here. And I'm gonna go ahead and just protect. Because I don't really have to fear anything from either one of these Pokemon. Like maybe Shadow Ball from Gothitelle, but I don't know if that's what they're gonna do automatically. I can at least save Gholdengo right away if I need to. Protect on the Milotic. This is for Fake Out. Nasty Plot. Are you doing Trick Room? Is that what you're doing? Taunt. Okay. Interesting. And Hyper Voice. Okay. Go ahead and do that. And should I Terra Water? I mean, if I Terra now, I can't. You know what? Let's Terra Water. Why not? And we'll go right into Gothitelle. We are going to Terra Water so we can boost up Scald, because I do think that Taunt is something that they're going to want to try to focus on, especially for Milotic. They might be thinking, oh, they're a calm mindset. It's going to boost all this other stuff. Like, no, I'm not. I'm not that at all. Gothitelle protects that. That's unfortunate. But again, Shadow Tag prevents it from anyone else switching out, which is totally fine. Make It Rain hits. Primarina almost gets the KO. If I would have maybe targeted that slot, might have been able to get the KO. You're scored into the protected slot. Perish Song. Alright. It does not affect Gholdengo. I did not know that. Oh, that's one to know for the books. Oh, man. I had no idea that was a thing. All right. Shadow Ball, and I'm going to go ahead and Scald there. Because I believe... Well, yeah, I outsped Gothitelle before, so... I know that one was 100% going to happen now. But now... well, I don't think that... Can they switch? I mean, they probably could still switch, right? Terra, probably on Gothitelle. It is. And you are a Steel. Okay. That's to make you immune to Make It Rains. I'm doing a Shadow Ball instead. I mean, you're no longer super effective against it, so I guess I'll take it. Primarina gets hit. No burn. Psychic. Not very effective against the Gholdengo. Pepper Voice. Not very effective against Milotic. It's decently effective against Gholdengo, though. Decently enough. Okay. Everyone goes down to 2. Except for Gholdengo because, you know, he's a boss. I'm at -1, right? I'm +1. So there's that. And I'll go ahead and just Scald the Gothitelle. Why not? Why not? It'll probably protect itself. But I'm going to knock out Primarina. Does not. No protects. Primarina goes down. Gothitelle's looking kind of healthy. Prima faints. And here comes the Terra Water. Oh, healed because Citrus Berry. Okay. Terra Water Scald. Brings it right back down to... That would have been a KO. I feel like that would have been a KO. Nope. That fell down to 1. That also fell down to 1. Out comes Gengar. Gengar's incredibly fast. But now we'll swap to Gengar, or Garchomp, sorry. And I'll just Scald the Gengar. I mean, this is Milotic's last turn. I can't do anything else, so here comes Garchomp. We'll set up the following turn. Alright. Gothitelle leaves. Out comes Goodra. Shiny, let's go. Gengar protects. Alright. Scald. Does nothing, but that's okay. I hate the fact that like the Gothitelle can swap out, but I can't swap out because they have to leave the field before I'm able to swap. So that part does annoy me quite a bit, but everything else, like I guess I can accept, you know. Lilligant. Let's go ahead. Ooh. You're also hit by that, huh? So let's do you. And I'll just go to you. Let's see how this works. Are you gonna Destiny Bond me? That'd be funny. Like I called it. Perish Song Destiny Bond. Goodra protects. Good call. Gengar cannot protect. Stompy Tantrum on the Gengar. Bop, are you sashed? You are. Hangs on by the Pokesash. Really, again? You know all my Pokemon could swap out, right? All of our Pokemon can swap out? Like, you don't have Shadow Tag? In the event that I miss, I want to do some damage to Goodra. In the event that I miss. Okay. That's a terrible decision, by the way. Absolutely terrible. I saw that. That's why I went over the Gengar, or to the Goodra. Stomping Tantrum. Okay. Gothitelle goes down. Guess what? Now I can swap. I can swap. Like this does not affect me whatsoever. Those combat goes to protect. Like it never misses when it goes against a protected target. I don't know if that's done on purpose, but it just seems to be the thing, right? So I'm gonna swap to Gholdengo and close combat. The target that's gonna protect this turn. I think we got 2 turns left. Maybe 1 after this, but that's fine. Shadow Ball goes to Lilligant. No protect on the Goodra though. Close combat. That's the one hit. Oh, last turn. Gonna protect and call it Garchomp. Game over. Game over. Your own trick was your own undoing. You should have Destiny Bonded. I feel like you would have done a lot more on that regard than what you did now, but Sludge Wave. That's cool. Not very effective against Garchomp. And Gengar goes down. Not a bad way to do Perish Song. Don't get me wrong. Like, I talked a lot of smack during this match, but once you understand what you need to do to counter it, it becomes a very hard strat. It's and I fall for this all the time, right? I fall for trick room teams all the time, especially hard trick room teams. When you know how to counter something, you kind of focus in on, okay, the possible outs that you have. I knew Gengar was going to protect itself and I was locked into close combat. So I had to pick something in regards to like doing a double attack or something like that, right? Especially when I walked in with 3 main attackers and 1 supporter, and that supporter obviously could have attacked, right? Now, my little going down to Perish Song is unfortunate, but if you're able to make them swap especially if you bring your own ghost types, like you can swap in and out of it whenever you want. If you can't, that's when you have to put a lot of pressure on the either the party member next to it or someone else that is going to force that one out. They have to play extremely defensively and just do a lot of setups to do that. And because you know what they have to do to set up that board perfectly, so where one, they're not going to get KO'd by their own efforts into set up Perish Song, but you can also set up to where your opponent is just gone after 3 turns. I think the best way of doing Perish Song is kind of like an afterthought. So let's say that I like to play hyper aggressive. What if I brought in 4 hyper aggressive Pokemon, but one of them knows Perish Song because I knocked out 2 of my opponent's Pokemon right off the bat, right? They now can't do anything because I set up Perish Song, regardless if I have the ability of doing Shadow Tag or not. So I think that's where a lot of people should put their focus on. Like, yeah, Shadow Tag is great. You force people to not be able to retreat, but you also have moves like Mean Look that does the same thing. The Pokemon can't swap out. You also have Jaw Lock that does the same thing. Heatran has a move that, like, I think it's called Magma Vortex or something like that. If you get people in like with dot effects like Infestation, they can't swap out. I think Fire Spin also does it. Don't quote me on that one, but there are things that you can do to force it that your opponent can't swap out or do anything once it's cast. So if I was to run Perish Song, that's kind of where I would swing it. It would be my way of bringing it into a strategy, right? It's something that I can use as a close gambit thing. It's like no different from using, Final Gambit Annihilate. Just use it at the very end. That way you don't have to worry about whether or not that you can swap out or not. You could just literally just play defensively at that point, or just still be hyper focused and aggressive, because they still have to play around the clock for 3 turns. And you can go like, oh, I'm going to protect here. I'm going to do this. I'm going to protect this, do this, or just do what we just found out today. Gholdengo ignores it. Just says, nah, I don't want it. My ears are golden. They don't take away a Perish Song effect. And that's something I didn't know. Okay, we have Pelipper, Archelodon, Blood Moon, Ursaluna, Gholdengo, Rillaboom, and Incineroar. Yay. Multiple strats for multiple people and all that multiple stuff. So what's going to be the best combo here? I think open it up with these 2 first might be the best. Because if they open up with Gholdengo, Archelodon, or Incin, it's not like I can't do anything drastically to Archelodon. I can burn it, which is great. Incin, I can't do a whole lot, but I can Rock Slide to force him out and force the Fake Out over onto Arcanine, and I don't get affected by Intimidates. But if it's Rillaboom, Gholdengo, or Pelipper, they're going to be looking at either a fire type move, a rock type move, or being burnt for their trouble. We're going to also bring in Garchomp, and let's bring in Lilligant. I was going to bring in Milotic just to kind of reset stuff, but I'm already bringing in Murkrow to be able to do that. I also want to have Tailwind so that I outspeed a lot of people. So the general strat is like, okay, see what they set up turn 1. If I can quash something, then I will do that. If I don't need to, then I won't. Okay. Archelodon and Rillaboom versus Murkrow and Arcanine. Okay, Grassy Surge kicks in. Okay, turn 1. We have a lot of different things that we can start off with, right? We don't really have to do Tailwind, so I'm going to do Foul Play against Rillaboom, and I'm just going to go ahead and Protect on Arcanine. So they swap into Pelipper to do the thing. Okay. Oh, Incin. Okay. Okay. No. Clear Amulet says no on that. I'm going to Protect here because I was thinking Fake Out. So no Pelipper. We have Rillaboom, Archelodon, and Incin. I mean, Pelipper could still be in the back, but as of right now, that's Power Herb. Okay. Power Herb. I just need to know, is that... Yep, there it is. Murkrow lives with 3 HP. That was the lower end of the attack. I think it, like 100% most of the time. Bring in Garchomp. And what, a Rock Slide now? I already protected, so I can't do anything. Fake Out could go into Murkrow, knock it out, which then means Murkrow doesn't do anything. So swap it out to Garchomp. Stops Electro Shot. Fake Out goes, okay, goes into Arcanine, which is totally fine. Lynch cannot move. Flash Cannon. Resisted. Oh, it's neutral. Rock. Okay. Rock, 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 rock. Rock, rock, rock. There's the Croc. Let's do Stomping Tantrum. No, let's not. We can't. Grassy Surge on the field resists it. So we will do that. And I could go double Rock Slide. Double Rock Slide might be fun. Yeah, let's do... No, let's not do that. We'll do one Rock Slide. In case they don't swap, I have a... Yep, okay. I have feared that was going to happen, right? Pelipper? Nope. Rillaboom again. Terra goes right over on our Archelodon. So they're kind of going ham now. Fairy, okay. So now Dragon Claw does nothing here. Interesting. It's a good defensive typing. Slide. Stamina boost. Okay, Meteor. Okay. Special attack partially fell. Bring out Lilligant. Terra Lilligant. Let's see. Close combat. And we'll hit the Rillaboom. And I'm gonna protect here. Now see, this is where Terra Ghost would be like really good on Lilligant. Terra Flying is still decently better. Now I resist a lot, but I also get hit by Electro Shot a lot. It's just gonna one shot. I think I get one shot it anyway. Fake Out. Oh, Lilligant. So that was... Oh, Body Press went into Arcanine. Okay. Not bad. Not bad at all. Now Lilligant is able to attack with anything now because it was stopped. So now I'll go there. And I'm gonna burn. Okay. Comes inside. Yeah, they got me. I can't really stop them. Hero Ace, Terra Flying right into Instant. That's a decent amount of damage. Will-O-Wisp goes over to our Chelodon. Getting it with the burn, so now body presses are not going to do as much damage, but it's still going to do a ton. Body press, bop. Yep, it's still super effective. I can't stop that. Still can't stop that. Super effective. So half damage still gets doubled, so it's normal damage at that point, even though that I barely hit Archelodon, but that doesn't really mean anything. Now here comes Murkrow, which literally can't do anything because it's going to get knocked out this turn. Now they can fake out to Lilligant, but then why would you? Now why not Haze? Oh, withdrew instant. Oh, does he not have fake out? Oh look, Pelipper. Let's do Haze. Get him as your +1s. Aerial Ace. Oh. See, I knew like Pelipper was in there somewhere. They're probably really concerned the fact that Lilligant was able to do that much damage. But no, this game's over. This game's over. As much as I would like to say that it wasn't over, the fact that they kept swapping out the two Pokemon that really mattered, like Incin and Rillaboom, made it very, very hard for me to do anything to get set up on our Chelodon. Because like I brought out Garchomp, which then ignores whatever, but I also forgot, well, it did get like a -1, but now I just got a +1. So yeah, I mean, it still didn't matter. They were able to get a little bit more setup than I could. I had to obviously deal with our Chelodon, but when they have the revolving door of Pokemon, like Rillaboom and Incineroar, made it very, very hard to cohesively create a strat that I can actually deal with the Pokemon that's in front of me, if that makes any sense at all. Okay, we have Mousehold, Basculegion, Murkrow, Annihilate, Sableye, and Archelodon. Ooh. So beat up Pop Bomb set? Kind of feeling that by looking at this team. If I was to just guess immediately, that's probably what I'm thinking of right now. Let's do you two. Bring in Gholdengo in case if I need to, and Lilligant as well. Because I do need to be able to resist water attacks. I take neutral to Ghost, so Last Respects is going to be a lot. Could KO, Annihilate, and Archelodon with close combat, or Aerial Ace. Should I bring in Garchomp at all? I feel like that would be a great thing to do, right? I can burn Annihilate and Basculegion, they're not that big. No, we'll stick with this team. I'm assuming that Mousehold is Pop Bomb. People do use Friend Guard still. I would, obviously. I wouldn't just immediately just turn off of that ability, but I'm definitely someone that goes with Friend Guard more than Technician Pop Bomb. Sableye Mousehold, both shiny, let's go. Okay. Oh, well, I also have to deal with freaking Will-O-Wisp from Sableye too, so that's also something I have to worry about. Let's go ahead and do Tailwind on my side, swap to Gholdengo, because then Mousehold's right there. We also have Sableye, who can also use Fake Out, so I would just want to ignore a bunch of stuff. Tailwind because I want to go fast. Gravity. Is that... Pop Bomb on the Murkrow. Does that increase accuracy? Well, I've been hearing people say that it does. I want to look that up. Murkrow goes down, which is totally fine. But we did find Pop Bomb. So we were right about that. I do not see gravity there. G, gravity. Levitate ability. Okay. Interesting. Let's bring out Garchomp. Enables flying or Pokemon with levitate to hit the ground, so it can be hit for five turns. Lowering, in addition to lowering all Pokemon's evasion stat, grounding type moves, it prevents Pokemon from the Skydrop. Oh, it lowers evasion. How much does it lower evasion? Does it tell me? Moves are more likely to hit for 5 turns. So it doesn't tell me the exact, but I guess that's totally fine. Alright, so we're going to Terra Fire so that we don't get hit with the Will-O-Wisp on Sableye. I want to know what the percentage is for gravity. It doesn't tell me. It just says more likely. Interesting. Also, that's lagging the crap out of my computer, so I'm going to turn it off. Oh no! Terra Ghost Mouse Hold. Okay. Sableye Will-O-Wisp. Not affecting Garchomp anymore. That's what I did. Rock Slide. Flinchies. Oh, eject button. Bye, Sableye. Thank you. Come again. Basque Legion right off the bat. Ouch. Hey, let's go. Make it rain. Mousehold goes down. Oh no. I just realized my dilemma. I have a Terra Fire Garchomp in front of Basque Legion, who is a water type. Now I'd still have Tailwind, so I do outspeed it for the time being, but that's still really, really bad. Especially if Sableye knows Rain Dance. Out comes Annihilate. Also shiny. Their entire team shiny Pokemon? I'd assume so. They've already used their Terra, so they don't really have anyone to go back from. Let's take down... I think Basque Legion's more of a problem. Yeah, like I said, I think Basque Legion's more of a problem. Oh, thank goodness. Annihilate protects. Oh, boy. Stompy Tantrum. Bop. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Shadow Ball to end it all for Basque Legion. No last respects. No outspeeding. None of that nonsense. Okay, thank you. Goodbye. Oh, boy. That was a huge gamble. I was really, really thinking, like, I should attack into Annihilate. I really should have, but I didn't, and thankfully I didn't, because that would have been the end of my turn. How many turns do I have left in Tailwind? Okay, so now we swap immediately to Annihilate. Yes, immediately. Light screen. Okay, it's gonna lower down the damage that Gholdengo could do, but that's okay. Stomping Tantrum goes right into that slot. That's a crit. That's a lot of damage. This should be enough to get the KO now. Battle Ball. Super effective, but it gets minus by 33%. And Annihilate goes down. Whew, since it protected last turn, I didn't have to worry about another protect unless it just decided to go the double. But yep, I am good. I am good. I am good. Shadow Ball? Yeah, why not Shadow Ball? Never mind, battle's canceled. Let's go! Let's go. Oh, that match was super interesting. And it could have gone either way. I think the reason why I won is because of Tailwind. I think that's the only reason why I won was specifically Tailwind. Now they could have also had stock or like kept their Terra. I think using it too early on Mousehold was like the wrong choice. It's not like I had like a normal type move that would be super effective against that slot, right? So not being able to reset my Debbie Downers or my debuffs isn't that big of a deal, but I also didn't have to worry about moves missing because of gravity, and which was a very interesting thing, like having that set up. Oh my goodness, I just realized I could have that set up for Lilligant. Wait, does that... Oh, that requires a lot of testing. Oh, that would be so cool. I wish I was told what accuracy was for everything and what the tiers are going to be. Because like the ability Hustle says the average accuracy check is about 80% on all my moves outside of Aerial Ace, which says specifically cannot miss, right? So hear me out. If Aerial Ace ignores the ability Hustle but still gets the boost, that means Gravity would also ignore the ability, because the ability would come in, it would be the first thing that clicks in, and then everything else would come in after that, right? Or would it just go ability, 80%, and then it would stick there all the way through? But again, moves like Aerial Ace that doesn't have an accuracy check still goes through, which means the ability clicks in, then the item, and then moves after that click in for the secondary effects and stuff like that. So if that's how it works, Gravity would immensely like change how Lilligant works. But I want to know the percentages. Oh, I'm on something evil. Sableye, Gravity, Lilligant combo. Let's go. Kind of, sort of. I am so evil. Let's go. And that, ladies and gentlemen, and Pokefans alike, is going to be the end of today's video. I apologize for the dogs barking in the background. One of them's mine, so. We're going to call it a day at 52 matches, and that's 5 matches for today, only because I kind of got screwed out of yesterday's video when we did 6 and only got counted 5. So we're just going to do it that way, and hopefully it doesn't happen again, but it pretty much will. But because we're going to be ending it one battle short, I want to thank you guys for watching. We did have like a really cool thing going on, and I really appreciate what we have. Now, here's some updates before we split apart. Gravity has a accuracy check, or at least it increases accuracy by 1.67 or 1.66 in some numbers, but mainly 1.67. From what I was able to gather, and I asked a question very specifically. I was like, I'd like to explanation how the move Gravity works in Pokemon Scarlet with my Lilligant build. Lilligant has an ability called Hustle, which boosts the physical attack moves by 1.5%, but drops the average accuracy to 80%. Gravity makes it easier to hit things while in effect. Increases the chance of moves hitting by 1.67%. And it gave me a laundry list of what it does. Okay, so Hustle only works as the thing, right? You can have outside forces. So when Lilligant comes in, it drops every accuracy down to 80%, except for moves that says I never miss, like Aerial Ace. Gravity or wide lens or anything of an outside source can increase the accuracy higher. So gravity, giving us a 1.67 boost, would actually give us an accuracy of 133%, which since we can't go higher than 100%, or as soon as we get 101%, it becomes a move that never misses. Food for thought, there is a small list of gravity users, including but not limited to Metagross, Alakazam, which I don't think is in the game right now, Clefable, Gardevoir, Gallade, Bronzong, also in the game, Hatterene, Indeedee, both male and female, Dragapult, just saying that out there, and Magnezone, and there's quite an assortment of Pokemon, including the one that we just saw earlier today, Sableye. So in my current monstrosity build that I have for Lilligant, the hustle ability, the choice band, if anyone uses gravity against me, Lilligant literally can never miss, because the ability doesn't automatically reset all the accuracy back down to 80. It only starts it off and goes, hey, I activate once, and then that's it. It's just a permanent buff. It's like, hey, this is now 80%. Anything external or outside, like moves, items, anything like that, can influence it afterwards. So that's fun and funny. We also didn't know that Gholdengo just kind of, with good as gold, ignores Parasong. I had no idea. So with that all being that, I'm just gonna, throw that out there. Enjoy with this information. Day one of the regional is over. By the time of this recording, it has officially ended. So that's cool. I have something to watch later on tonight, and I'm gonna enjoy the show. For now, though, I want to thank you guys for watching. If you guys want to show some appreciation of what I do here, please consider leaving a like on the video. Leave a comment down below, as I do reply to your guys' comments. And please subscribe. We're trying to hit 500 subs by the end of the year. And at the time of this recording, we're 2 away. 2! I still don't know what we're going to do. I really would like to do something. Let me know what you guys think down below, or come join the Discord and talk to me there. I will be on it periodically throughout the day. We're celebrating my mom's birthday today, so I will be in and out, and I will answer as much as I can. But yeah, I'm beyond grateful. I know this is like a really cool number for me, and I'm hoping to hit more milestones after this. And it's gonna never feel the same. It's never like, I'm gonna be so excited the more that we keep growing, and I'm hoping for the best, honestly. And I know that I can hit everything with your guys' help, and I appreciate you no matter what happens from here on out. Never forget it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And that's all that I got. Happy Saturday, folks. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Till then, take care. Stay cool, stay hydrated, or stay warm, depending on where you're at. And I'll see you then. Peace.